Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. Today, we're talking about something almost every one of us struggle with at some point: dark circles, tired eyes, puffy eyes. What else? Wrinkles under the eyes. Everything to do with the area around your eyes. This is what we're talking about. So, if you're interested in this live, go ahead and say hello in the chat and tell me where you are watching from. And while we're doing that, let's do some shout out. Let's see who is on the chat. We have Jill, happy Sunday to you. We have Kenya, happy Sunday. We have Wanda, happy Sunday. We have a new member, Derico. Okay, so this is Derek Dotson. Oh, Derek Dotson, welcome to the live show. We also have, who else is here? Claudia is here. Happy Sunday to you, Claudia. We have Jackie Mom, and if I don't call your name, that is because you didn't comment. So if you want me to give you a shout out, go ahead and comment. It is Sunday Chit Chat, and today, guys, as I said, is something that you yes, I did have a good Thanksgiving. Thank you for that, for asking, SR Cadwell. And guys, go ahead and let me know where you're all watching from. And as you can see, Derek, that's just become a member. If you want to be a member, it's a pretty easy. Stacy, welcome to the live. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is just click on something down at the bottom that say membership. Somebody help me out with that. But anyway, it's somewhere there where you can become a member, and you probably will be able to see it from where you are watching from. Happy belated Thanksgiving to all of you. And if you have enjoyed your Thanksgiving, go ahead and say, yes, I enjoy, or you didn't enjoy. This is a live chat, and on today's chat, you can ask as many questions as you want. Not only that, go ahead and give us some emoji. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and just, interact with us. Dark under eye circles is what we are covering today. Here's what we're diving into. Let's just do some bullet points for you. What really causes dark under eye circles? We're going to touch on that a little bit. The next thing that we're going to touch on for you is an instant trick to look more awake. Some of you already know how I normally share these little tricks with you and how you can fix your under eyes. And not only that, how you can make your eyes look wider. We're going to talk about that. Also, we're also going to dive into skincare ingredients that actually work for dark under eye circles. And of course, we're going to do some natural ones. We're also going to share some DIY tips and lifestyle changes that you can use to help to combat the dark under eye circles. Not only that, this is something new that we are going to do today, which we don't normally do, guys. We are going to give you some light makeup strategy that brighten and not cake your under eye. So we're just slowly adding a little bit of makeup with our skincare for you. And of course, at the end, we'll take even more questions. So by the end of this live, you all will have a full plan, a full idea of how to brighten, freshen, and get great looking under eyes. Personally for me, which I talk about all the time, is that I struggle with dark under eye circles for years and years and years and years. And nothing seems to work until I start to really dabble into making my own under eyes creams and serums and you name it. And I dabble with a lot of natural ingredients. Now, I personally was going from one ingredient to the other, natural ingredients, and I came upon a bunch of ingredients that actually works for dark under eye circles. I love these, and I post them in my YouTube channel. If you're watching from somewhere else, whether you're watching from Facebook, Twitch, or wherever else we're broadcasting, I post them on my YouTube channel. And some of the videos that we make for dark under eye circle get millions of views. And because we receive millions of views on it, with people coming back and saying, yes, this worked for me, we went ahead and we make a whole skincare line around dark under eye circles. One ingredient I use a lot is parsley. I use potato also, fresh raw potato, and those we turn into skincare products. Another thing that I normally use is caffeine, which is coffee, and you can just go on YouTube, Google YouTube, search for Chichi Beauty caffeine or Chichi Beauty coffee, Chichi Beauty parsley, chichi beauty, potato for dark under eye circles, and of course they will come up. Now, Stacy, my face sometimes looks swollen when I am awake in the morning. That's like puffiness, your entire face. Now, I could get even deeper into that, which we kind of toe the line of, certain things, but that puffiness could cause a, let me toe the line, because certain things we're not supposed to respond to in terms of if it have anything to do like with medical, but it could be water retention, it could be anything like that. Okay, anything that you're not comfortable with, we have to say this, please consult your doctor. Okay, before we give you any form of advice and anything that you tend to do. And am I qualified to give advice in certain areas? Yes, I am, but I don't generally come on YouTube and say, yes, I could do X or Y. I just try to stay within the guideline. Now, dark circles are not the same for everyone. Happy Sunday, Linda. Welcome to the live chat. Let's break down the causes. Now, did you all know that genetic, some of us are just born with thinner under eyes, believe it or not. Even though sometimes we like, oh, but yes, it's happened like that, genetics. And I am not, when it comes down to my dark under eyes, I personally don't think mine was from any form, if you notice I use the word was, from any form of a genetics or something like that. I just feel like it's just my lifestyle, me not getting enough sleep and all of that. But yes, some of you actually get some of those dark under eye circles because you have thinner under eyes. And we're going to talk more about that later on. Now, more common in deeper skin tone. When we say deeper skin tone, you guys understand what we're saying, right? Is hyperpigmentation. Now, oiling and loss of volume makes the under eyes look darker because of a shadow. Okay, hollowing is something that we talk about a lot on this channel, and we talk about a lot, and a lot of people have the issue, and that is why we make our super collagen and peptide anti-wrinkle eye cream. Like, you have that shrunken under eyes, then this is what you use. We call it hollowing. Now, guess what happened, guys? This can happen when you stressed out. Okay, you're going through the ringer, you are just tired, everything is going downhill and all of that, and you started to see that. Of course, it do come with age, and it also come with lack of collagen, but that shrunken under eyes, and I'm even speaking from experience, because when I'm stressed out, when I'm down and out, I find that tend to happen to me. Okay, but you're gonna find this even more so when you're getting older because of loss of collagen. If you have a question for me, guys, go ahead and comment. If you're new here, go ahead and comment. And one thing we ask, guys, is to give the video a thumbs up. Now, on my end, I can see like about 21 people watching. Most people watch this live when it is over, so you get a chance when we don't have a lot of people watching to ask as many questions as you can. So go ahead and do that. Now, for those of you watching the show when it is over, of course, we will come back and we'll answer some of the question that you have. Go ahead, if you have not yet given us a thumbs up, go ahead and do so right now. We thank you so much, Stacy. We don't I cannot see the thumbs up right now, but go ahead and give us a thumbs up. We need to match the amount of people watching with the thumbs up. As a matter of fact, we need more thumbs up than who is watching, because people sometimes watch 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, on and off. Hazel, I love this lady. I'm tired of people asking about my face, my skin, a big, maybe a big thank you or something. Thank you for that. Ace, is there anyone here apart from Stacy watching that is new? If you're new, go ahead and comment so we could take your question. Magdalene, welcome to the live show. Anyone here that is new, go ahead and comment. And if you're here for dark under eye circles, you are at the right place. However, we're not just gonna throw remedies like that out there for you. We're not gonna just throw it out like that. We are diving deep into the cause of dark under eye circles and eye bags and puffy eyes. That way you will know how to treat it, because your dark under eye circles is different from mine and might sound a little bit off to some people, but yes, it's different root and different causes. So we're gonna give you some of that before we give remedies. I know sometimes people just want us to give me the remedy, but no, you need to know what is causing this. Now, do you know that fatigue and dehydration also is a big contributor to your dark under eye eye circles, your puffy eyes, and your wrinkle under the eyes. Someone asked about waking up with swollen face, and I was gonna touch dehydration and fatigue, but then I said, you know what? Let me toe the line with you too, because we don't want to give any form of medical advice. But I'm advising all of you guys, one thing that you need to start to do, especially when you're getting on in age, guys, is to hydrate. I'm talking to you all, but I'm also talking to myself. Yes, guys, I'm talking to myself. And don't matter come now telling me, because I tend to get this a lot. Oh, you're drinking water out of a plastic bottle, blah, 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 blah. Yes, we know that. We know that. We know that. I've been drinking water out of a plastic bottle for years, but that's another story, that's another show. Okay, so when you see me with my plastic bottle, just don't come at me, because sometimes, because we do a lot of natural stuff here, people sometimes come at us for, you know, simple things like drinking water out of a plastic bottle. We know the risk, we know all of that. So anyway, let's continue. Hydration. How many of you notice that your under eyes look more, you know, more dark, more dull looking, not as bright as you want it to be when you're fatigued? Go ahead and comment, guys. We wanted to take part in this show. So comment so that we can know that you are enjoying the show. Not only that, guys, all of you watching right now, go ahead and give us an emoji. How do you find the emoji? You look below where it said post a comment, you click on it, and when you click on that, you're going to see the emoji somewhere below that. Just click on any of the emojis and let me see them go up right now. All right, so let's get back to the show. And if you have a question, interrupt me, guys. It's Sunny Chit Chat. Sunny Chit Chat was designed to chit chat with you all, not necessarily a topic like we're doing. We normally just come on here and just basically chit chat, but times change, system change, so we have to have a topic. So interrupt me at any time and ask any question that you have. Now, another big thing that contribute to dark under eye circles, puffy under eyes, and also eye bags, and not only that, wrinkles under the eyes, is allergies. Allergies can make the skin look darker and swollen. How many of you struggle with allergies? If you struggle with allergies, you got to take a note if that's when it is acting up. If you find that your under eyes look, you know, more darker than you want it to be. Another thing, guys, and this is a biggie, is poor circulation. Poor circulation lead to that bluish tone. Did you all know that? And that is one of the reasons why when I share tips on how to get rid of under eye circles, puffy eyes, eye bags, I'm always telling you to massage. And some of you might not know how to massage your under eyes. Pretty easy. I normally tell you like daba, 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 daba. When you apply your eye creams under your eyes, you don't just rub it on the deer. Go ahead, and I'm using the super collagen and peptide right now, and go ahead, and I like to just warm the eye cream like this, and then you just 1 2 3 that is also boosting circulation. If you're an OG, you already know this trick. You're dabbing it. You're not just pressing the thing on the eye cream and leaving it. You're dabbing it. You're boosting circulation. And you're also going where you have your crow's feet right here. And this is how you're doing it, because poor circulation lead to that bluish undertone. And it all depends on your skin type. So your skin tone, sometimes depending on your skin tone, you don't see the bluish tone. You might see it look more darker. If you're lighter skin, you see it more bluish. And if you're darker, you see it more blackish. Okay. But poor circulation do that. So you need not massaging the face, guys. How many of you are still massaging your face? If you're still massaging your face, comment, because over here we tend to encourage you all to massage your face. Massage. Definitely it is very important. Pinky, let's see where you're watching from Grenada. Welcome to the live show. Anyone here that is new, go ahead and comment. We are here for dark under eye circles. And also noticed that whenever I do a show and I come on the show and I go in full details, like basically letting everyone know, like the grassroots to certain things, people tend not to want that. People tend to want just the remedy right away. Like, no, you need to know. And that is one of the reasons why, even with my older videos, I'm not a person that like too many of the short videos, to be honest. And one of the reasons why I don't like short videos, even though people have been, getting so much views on these short videos, is because the short videos do not explain anything, especially what we do when it comes on to skincare. Short videos just giving you a remedy like that, not telling you why the ingredient is going to work, what causes the ingredients to work, like nothing like that. Short videos just give you a video and you just take it and run with it. However, unfortunately, that is the time that we are in right now. We're in the time where people just want everything easy, quick fix. Boom, 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 boom. Dark under eye circle is gone. Everyone is one that. It's moving like how AI is moving, like so fast. AI is moving like I myself can't keep up. I'm trying my best to keep up, and if I don't try, I'm gonna be left behind. But it's moving so fast. You have from one app, chat GP to Gemini to it's just going, and you got to learn how to use all of these things. So that is how the people are wanting to get their issues fixed these days. So I might be left behind just trying to explain. All right, so aging, guys. The skin get thinner, so darkness show more. And most of you know that. Your skin do get thinner when you're aging. So the dark, and that's why sometimes you dark under eye circles is more obvious on older people. And when I'm saying older people, I'm not talking about 70, 80, and 90. I'm using older people that start to show as early as 40, because in the 40s, because I tend to notice nowadays people that do not wear makeup or don't wear makeup, or you might see someone without makeup, you'll be pleasantly surprised how dark the under eyes look, and they're like in their 30s, their 40s, and all of that. So I'm just saying, as we get older, we're noticing more dark under eye circles. Now, understand what cause, help you to know what solution that actually work, and that is what I was just trying to say. What worked for me might not work for you. You need to know what is causing your dark under eye circle. Instant trick, look more wide awake now. Let's get into an instant practice that you can do to make your eyes look wide awake. Some of you see this instant trick a lot, and some of you don't see it. Now, when you are, not even when you're getting on in age, but when your eyes are tired, when you're looking not your best and you want to look wide awake, you want your eyes to open a little bit more, here is an instant trick that you can use. Some of you, if you're OGs, you already know this instant trick. And some of you who are new here, you really don't know this trick. So here's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to do it natural today. I'm going to do it on one side of my face, and then you could be the judge of it. So, okay, so let me go ahead. So what I tend to do, of course, you are going to use your under eye creams, your under eye cream, whichever one. And at Chichi Beauty, alexmaxi.com, Chichi Beauty Skincare, we have a variety of eye creams and serums that you can use. Okay, so once you finish, boosting circulation under your eyes, you are just going to take your finger like this, and you are just going to push. Right now I need this because my eyes are looking tired, to be honest. And you're just going to take your finger and push this. Some of you know this trick. I want you to practice it, right? So we're pushing up here. I'm holding it a little today. And that's one. And I'm going to go back in and I'm going to push up and hold it. Of course, I'm putting a little force there. And you push up and you hold it. Now, you can repeat this like 10 times, but look at that for yourself. You can see the difference of how I just lift right here, the brow that is, and compared to this other eyes. And if I keep doing this for about a minute or two, then you're going to notice that my eyes is going to look more awake and ready for the day, okay, compared to this one that I'm not messing with. But you have to do it about 3 to 5 times. Can you see the difference? And I'm not even doing it as much as I should be doing it. It's a trick that I shared here a lot, which really work. And if I'm really doing a full eye care and do it, you'd see it even more. Like I'm wearing a little makeup today. That is why I'm not, but yes, guys, I would apply my eye cream and then I would do this, push it up, and count to about 10 with it, okay? And this is one of the reasons why it's not permanent, okay? It is not permanent. It is not permanent, but for an instant practice, an instant lift, an instant way to open those eyes wide, you massage and then you do that, and then you have, this kind of a look. Now, one of the reasons why people used to, I don't think people do it much anymore. When they used to cut their eyebrows and they used to make this deep sink in it up and down. How many of you, I'm giving away my age for newbies right now. But yes, they used to do their eyebrows and they would, these are natural brows, guys, just so you know. I'm just lucky to have nice brows, right? But anyway, yes, they used to cut. I would not do mine like that, just so you know. But they used to cut it and they used to make this curve up here with it, and then some people would just pencil it in. And one of the reasons why they were doing that style, how many of you watching know what I'm talking about when it comes onto the brows? I don't think people do that anymore. I think most people like their brow natural these days, but they used to cut it deep like that. That is the same trick that I'm just sharing with you all. They do their brows like that so their eyes look more awake. How many of you watching know about that? Comment, guys. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to give us a little emoji. The emojis are there. Just give it to us so we know that you're enjoying the show. I know about that long time ago. That's from Azel. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Linda, your blueberry eye mask helped brighten around my eyes. I am telling you guys, I am telling you, it's like my go-to. And guess what? Put it in the fridge. Put it in the fridge and use it when you just wake up in the morning. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. And for those of you who do not know what she's talking about, this is it right here. I'm looking for an open one. I don't have a open one on the decks. And guys, someone was telling me, I think it's TT. I don't see TT today. TT, if you're watching, I hope you're doing well. And if you're not watching, I know you'll come back and watch. And I hope everything is going well with you. Yes. So Titi was like, get your stuff and put right there so that when you come on, you can have it. But the honest truth, when it comes on to like the eye patches and stuff like that, me personally tend to just grab it from my decks all the time. And like if I'm traveling somewhere, I come on my decks and I pick up all the open things, and that's why I'm always not having them around. But this is it right here. This is the blueberry, and put it under your eyes. Treat yourself. And they're on sale today, guys. We extend our Cyber Week, 30% off, and guess what today is? Free shipping. If you didn't get your email, you might not read your email. You got to open those emails. It's free shipping on alexmaxi.com. And if you look at the side of the video, you might see some products. I think I forget to tag these. But yes, this is the bamboo. This is the black gold. And some of you who do not know what these patches look like, these are they. And you take the patches and you shake off the excess and you put it under your eyes. Let me do like a quick, I don't have the blueberry open, but we have blueberry and we also have avocado. Love this. And this is my own solution. You see these patches all around. All of them is different because everyone could make their own solution, their own serum. And there's a long story about the eye patches for newbies where I feel like I contribute to the making of these eye patches from whatever brand is it. And someone, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But yes, I feel like I have 100% right in terms of having these in our brand, because I was one of the first person on YouTube that was making these eye patches way before any manufacturer has come up with these eye patches. I was the one making, and somebody watch, and of course somebody's gonna see that, oh, that's a great idea. And I'm not saying I am the sole inventor of these, but I guarantee you that I contribute to this. Well, we don't, someone was coming on last week and was saying, it's about time they give you your flowers but anyway, so need more info for black men skincare? You're at the right place. You are at the right place, because I'm gonna tell you, you have dark under eye circles, you try this. And normally my guys, I normally introduce them to this cream right here. Ultra Defense Moisturizer. Why this cream? Because this is something I call everything. It's like everything bagel. Everything is in there. Collagen, this, that. And because you guys can bother with 10 different products, not only that, next year, guys, God's willing, we're coming out with a skincare line for men. Yes. So just a little sneak peek, but this cream right here, Ultra Defense Moisturizer, is what we give to the guys. However, just so you all know, skin is skin. You use the same thing the ladies use. The difference is, and I'm just sharing with you, the difference is normally fragrance. Okay, when we make things for guys, we tend to add like cedar wood in it, or sandalwood, those kind of masculine musk, those kind of masculine scent to give it a more, you know, a masculine feel to it. But me producing a skincare line for men now know that it's the same ingredients, because you need vitamin A, you need vitamin C, you need vitamin E, and it's the same rosehip seed oil that I'm going to be mixing in that's going to give you all of that. The difference is your beard, because your beard tend to be in the way. So when it comes on to exfoliating the skin, I would suggest that you get something real fine, like the Chichi Beauty facial polish is not gonna leave the little thing in your beard and all of that. But we'll get into that. And another thing that I suggest for men is to scrub the skin. My phone is going off, guys. Yeah. So just simple things like that. But yes, this one here, don't make anybody tell you you can't use these eye patches. These are unisex. Okay. So let me look in the mirror right now and put mine on there. And this black gold even have seaweed in it. Look at that. So you put it under your eyes and you leave it there. But what I like about these also is not only for your under eyes, you can put it on your upper lips, your frown line, okay? You can put it all over your face. But, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I preach this every day. I live for these. And the serum in it, oh my goodness. Okay. I live for this. And the blueberry, guys. Blueberry. If you have not tried blueberry, thank you for that, Jill. If you have not tried blueberry, guys, where are you? We are definitely going to have so much more products with blueberry, and start to read up on blueberries when it comes on to taking care of your skin, guys. So we have the blueberry eye patches. We have the blueberry facial polish. I live for this facial polish. We also have the blueberry mask. Here's two things that you can try. You're a guy, try these two. Blueberry facial mask and blueberry eye patches. Now, because the blueberry polish, that is, because the blueberry sound like it's a blue, like it's not that we're giving it to guys, but it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Not gonna stick up in the beard if you have beard, and it's just amazing for your skin. So we have these two blueberry, and we also have the blueberry in coconut water also. Here it is. So we have this blueberry facial toner. However, if you're a guy and you are over the age of, I'm going to say 35 upwards, then I want you to use more anti-aging products. So you can use retinol, you can use collagen cream right there, or the 4-in-1 cream that I just shared, which is what most of the guys come on our channel and our store to buy, which is this ultra luminous age defying moisturizer. And you pair the moisturizer with retinol and vitamin C. So you use retinol at night and you use vitamin C in the daytime, which could be in the form of a serum. And then for cleansing the face, it depending on your skin. If you have very, very dry skin, you're going to use something creamy. Go ahead and grab the foam cleanser. You guys, oh, could I forget? I'm going to make the bundle. Instead of every time I'm getting an email and the guys are asking, what do I use? I should just make a bundle and put it right there so everyone could see this is what I recommend for the guys. And this is the foam cleanser that I tend to recommend. My lighting is a little off. It's the ultra luxurious clarifying cleansing mousse. Also, it's for the ladies, guys. You all know that, but I'm just telling you. So this week we're going to make that bundle for the guys, because emails after emails, but this is what they come in and this is what we recommend for them. So back to taking care of the dark under eye circles. Any question, guys, go ahead and comment. So What I was just doing was showing you how to use these eye patches, and we don't reuse them, but I'm telling you, when you use these eye patches and you remove them, ooh, don't sleep on them. Do not sleep on them. And if you are normally on the fence, it's a good time to go to our store and grab it because you're getting 30% off and free shipping. Now, Hazel, I use orange peel. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Yes, you were. I've been watching you since the beginning of time. Oh, thank you so much for that, Stacy. I use blueberry polish. That's Magnaline, which is this polish right here. And normally when we sell these polishes to you, because the polish, the granules, and these are new invention, guys, when it comes onto your skin. Take it from me. This is what you're gonna be seeing. Okay. Now, when we get these polishes at home, you can use them just like that, and they have these micro beads in them that just burst on the skin. Now the granules, and when we talk about granules, we are talking about the roughness in the polish. The granules, I made the granules so fine that even when we just launched, our own subscriber was like, they're too mild, they're too gentle, but it's getting the work done and it's not leaving the skin dry. So because some of you like it rough, of course, whatever, we still give you a silicone brush to use with them. But I personally don't use a silicone brush because I know what goes into them. Now, the lighting, guys, so you just apply it on the skin like that, very soft, very smooth. Not all of them is as soft as the blueberry, okay? Because like the coconut, the vitamin C, you're feeling those granules, but we want to make it nice for everyone, that when you're done, your skin is smooth and nice, and that's how you use it. Now, any recommendation for razor bump? Turmeric, 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 which we have a full line of turmeric products. So go ahead and use the turmeric product because turmeric have anti-aging properties and anti-inflammatory properties that is going to help with your razor bump. Not only that, you can go ahead and you can use natural aloe vera on it. Oh, as a matter of fact, when you shave, take it from me, and even if you don't buy Chichi Beauty aloe vera gel, go ahead and get any aloe vera gel that you can get your hands on. When you shave, after you shave, and just before you use your little shaving lotion, the one that they really pack up with cedar wood and stuff like that to give that masculine smell, then get some aloe vera. Promise you, it's gonna help you. You get some aloe vera gel and you press it on it right after you shave. Right after you shave, we have aloe vera gel, which I don't have one on my desk now, but you can visit our store. We have a pink one and we have the green one. Anyone goes. Anti-inflammatory properties, antibacterial properties, cool the skin, cool the area, okay? And just basically prep it so that when your hair grow back, it don't go in. What causes razor bump and ingrown hair is because the hair don't go straight out. And yes, I know the whole story, but it's another show, right? For the guys. I used to do videos for guys earlier when I just started YouTube, and for some reason I drop off the bandwagon. I'm gonna start, but because I have some faithful subscribers, male subscribers, like faithful, and they don't come on the show, they don't comment and all of that, but they send emails. They send emails, and I could tell when they shop, okay? And they shop, right? But anyway, what I'm saying is because the hair grows in instead of out, so there's a way to shave so that your hair don't like cut off so it go back in. But I promise you we'll do a show. But definitely turmeric, antibacterial properties, and try it with that aloe vera gel. And they have this thing out there where a lot of people be using 1006, I think is the name, like 1006 or something like that. All of those products are mostly drenched with alcohol or witch hazel. Okay, they're drenched with alcohol or witch hazel, and that is because they're trying to kill the bacteria. But try some turmeric products on your skin and see what happens, and along with the aloe vera gel. Okay, all right, and that goes for all the ladies also that have facial hair that actually work on the skin. All right, we are talking about dark under eye circles. We all know that. Eye bags, puffy eyes, but it's Sunday Chit Chat. And this is what we do on Sunday Chit Chat. Sunday Chit Chat, we're here. It was designed to answer questions. interactive, okay? But nowadays we come with a topic. Exfoliating is not supposed to be harsh. I use, and this is from Stacy, I use an exfoliating wash daily in my face cleansing morning or night. Now, yes, and this is the reason why we make Chichi Beauty exfoliators so gentle. We just call them polishes, but it takes time for people to get into using a fine one. Facial scrub that I used to love is my good old baking soda. And a lot of people, some people like baking soda might be a little harsh, blah, 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 blah. But there's so many things that you could mix it with. I love the granules. The granules because it's so fine. It's so fine. And that's how we make these. We want to kind of mimic that baking soda granules, this fine, just polish your face without causing any form of irritation to the skin and without really and still getting the job done without leaving the skin dry. With these polishes, do not underestimate them, okay? And the reason why I'm saying don't underestimate them, because the granules are there. So if you try rubbing your skin with them hard, like really hard, it could irritate your skin because the granules is there, but we make them so smooth and nice till people that used to like brown sugar and these, are harder granules would find that these polishes seems to be very, very light. So we give them the brush. If you want it to be more coarse, then you use it. But especially when you're getting on in age, you do not need a rough scrub on the skin. Period. All right. Any question, guys? We are moving on. Let's continue, guys. Let's continue. We are moving on. We are taking questions. It's Sunday chit chat. So what we just did is just share some tips and how to get rid of the dark on the eyes. Now, here's another tip, guys. Is cold therapy. Ice globe, cold spoon, jade roller, instantly reduce puffiness. Did you all know that? That is something I share a lot with you. You get up in the morning, you look, you find your eyes is puffiness. Just know that puffiness under the eyes is different from eye bags. Okay, it's two different things. Puffiness, you could just go set up all night and you notice the next morning there's puffiness under your eyes. You lack asleep, puffiness under the eyes. Now, ice roller, jade roller, and recently, okay, this little thing here, and some of you get these. I don't have any more, guys, because I bought a whole set of these. I think it was last year. And some of you have this little thing here that I discovered that I love, right? And you can put this in the fridge also. And you wake up one morning and your under eyes is puffy. All you need is to roll something under there. Now, if you do not have any of these and you want to try the spoon, you use the back of the spoon and you just, slowly roll it. Slowly hold it. Make sure that it is very, very, very cold. Very cold. However, guys, if you don't have these also and you have the eye patches, you put them in the refrigerator and you do the same thing. You wake up one morning, your under eyes is puffy, you just use these patches. Amazing, amazing. However, no eye patches, you don't have any of these little things to use, go ahead and use your spoon. I don't have a spoon here, but you grab your spoon, you put it in the fridge. Be careful though, because the spoon could get really, really, a good spoon could get really, really cold that it stick on your hands like that. So you don't want that, okay? Make sure you kind of warm the spoon to an extent. You want it cold, but some of you know what I'm talking about, right? And you take the back of the spoon, slowly, 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 you put it under your eyes like that. Now, a lot of us know that we love using ice on this channel. We love using ice so much that we wanted to do our ice challenge, ice water challenge, and we never get around to it. But hopefully we could bring those things back because, we love when you interact. This little gadget here is another gadget that you can use. Make sure that it is cold and you use it under your eyes. That's going to take care of puffiness. So when you wake up and there's puffiness, do not confuse it with eye bags. Two different things. Another thing that you can do, guys, is take a washcloth, cold washcloth. And what you're gonna do, you're just gonna fold it and put it over your eyes. It helps to reduce inflammation and it wake your eyes up. That's why it's good to wash your face in the mornings, okay? Some people, like, they going to work and stuff like that, they get up, wash your face and take care of your eye area. That is gonna help a lot. Jill, I tend to be timid to use the ice roller in the cold weather. And I could understand that. I could understand, because you're already cold, and to use the ice roller in the cold weather make it even more. So put the ice roller away, because maybe you have the big one. I'm almost sure you have that big one. But definitely you're on the eyes, like your little tools like this, you could go under your eyes. But I could understand that it's cold, but Arizona don't get that cold, does it? I'm probably wrong. But anyway, yes, and I like to show how I use it. Like, you cutting down, for me, I'm cutting back and using the ice roller. If it's cold like that, I just take the ice roller and I just use it on my cheeks like this. Just areas that need to enhance my skin. And this one is cold right now, right? And that's gonna give your face a good look. And also we are, making sure that your eyes look wide awake. Now, if you want to hydrate your under eyes and just give it a quick boots, guys, a quick boots, what you need is a gel or a cream with caffeine. Caffeine works. Now let me give you the DIY first. Okay, let me give you the DIY. You get up, you make your little coffee, right? Plain coffee, no sugar, no nothing. You take a little bit of that coffee, and if you have those little eye patches, you don't have it, so I'm going to give you a paper towel. Okay, you take that piece of paper towel, make it in a little semicircle like this, and then you soak it in that coffee, make the coffee cold, you put it under your eyes. Bam, 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 bam. That caffeine, okay, is going to give immediate tightening to your under eyes. Not only that, it's going to give you a boost of hydration. Now, for those of you who have Chichi Beauty caffeine, this is one of the reasons why we also go ahead and make a caffeine eye cream. We made the caffeine eye cream because we were making so many DIY using coffee for your under eyes. Okay, enough that I remember I went on YouTube and there was this girl who she made another video around me making the caffeine eye cream to try it for herself to see if it works. And that was one of them, with coffee with the spoon. And oh my goodness, of course it worked. We know it worked. So this is a caffeine eye cream, and you can get it on our website today for 30% off and free shipping day. Free shipping day. Not as cool as Brooklyn. Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. SR, I recently went crazy with exfoliating my skin, and I had a little skin barrier damage. Now it's better. No, Chichi advice, be gentle with your skin. Take Chichi advice, be gentle with your skin. Yes, because you know what happened with exfoliating? And I kind of have that issue also. A lot of people think that the more you exfoliate is the cleaner your skin is going to be and the nicer your skin is going to look. Now, exfoliating the skin is very, very important for your skin. But here is a simple routine step that's going to give you that result. You're going to steam your face. Simple. You go ahead, you steam your face and you gentle exfoliate. The steaming is going to open the pores. What caused your face to have bumps and roughness and all of that is, I'm just going to say, dirty skin. What is dirty skin? When your pores is filled with grease, dirt, and things from the environment and all of that, and sometimes bacteria too, which would turn out into acne. But when you steam, it's killing the bacteria and it opening the pores. And once you do that, hi Hilma, welcome to the live. Once you do that, then you can gentle exfoliate, and when you exfoliate in circular motion, it clean the pores out. And if you have larger pores, it's just gonna shrink it, and that's how you're gonna start to see your face looking better and better and better. But most of the time, most people think that if you exfoliate, yes, get rid of that roughness. No, takes time. Give yourself 6 weeks. Steaming, I'm still telling you guys, don't give up on steaming your face, especially if you're struggling with acne, you're struggling with a lot of blackheads, your face is just looking a little rough. Of course, you're exfoliating 2 to 3 times a week. You are exfoliating, but the trick is to steam the face and exfoliate. And if you steam while you're exfoliating, it is even better. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat, guys. If you're just joining, of course, we're talking about dark under eye circles, getting rid of them, eye bags, and tired eyes. But we're not just throwing it at you like that. We're getting to the grassroots, and gradually, guys, that's what we're doing. And if you have a question for us, go ahead and ask. And how many thumbs up do we have? Right now, we have 26 people watching from my end, and I can't see the thumbs up. So if you didn't give us a thumbs up, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And some of you might be wondering what you missed. We show you how to boost circulation under your eyes, and how to use a cream when you have shrunken under eyes. Now, here's a little tip that I'm going to give you guys. Now, did you all know that the way you sleep can also contribute to your dark under eye circles? It's best to elevate your head at night. It helps to drain fluid. And if you want to show around that, guys, we could come on and have a full show. Don't forget this week, guys, at Tuesday. Last week we didn't, but this week we're doing it. Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. we're having our series Glow Leak. Don't forget 1:30 p.m. So we have 24 likes. That's not enough, guys. Anyone watching didn't give us a like right now, go ahead and give us a like. A like is a thumbs up, okay, depending on where you're watching from. And don't thumbs up the video here. There's a little emoji going down and one going up. Let me see you just support. That's how you support the channel, guys. You just give us a thumbs up by clicking on it on your phone, like the little finger down. And even if you do the finger down, it's okay, because we lead a balance. You do down if you're not enjoying the show, and you do up if you're enjoying the show. So go ahead and give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and that is also how the system know that to circulate the video, so other people could come and watch the video. Okay, all right. So another thing that we want to talk about, guys, before we go, is parsley. Parsley. You can use parsley. You can use potato at home for natural remedies to get rid of your dark under eyes. Of course, you can take a regular potato. Some people call it white potato. Some people call it Irish potato. All you have to do is to just either grate it and get the juice, put that juice in the refrigerator, dip some cotton pads in there, put it under your eyes, and voila, that's a quick DIY depuffer dark under eye circle remedy for you. Another thing that you can do, you could get some parsley leaves and you could get the juice out of it. You can mix it with a little bit of an aloe vera gel. You could add a little bit of a kiwi oil to it, mix it up, put it under your eyes. And some of you are going to be like, oh, I don't have the kiwi oil. So of course, if you don't have the kiwi oil, not to worry. Use any oil that you have that is rich in vitamin C, like pomegranate seed oil have a lot of vitamin C in it, right? Now, guys, we are moving on. If you have question, go ahead and ask. It's Sunday Chit Chat. This is what we do. Now, I just mentioned to use that caffeine, okay? Caffeine. Another thing that really help is niacinamide. Now, you're going to find niacinamide in all of Chicha Beauty eye creams. You're going to find it in it. And that is for a reason, because it helps to brighten and even out the skin tone. You're finding it in this because it also helps your under eyes with wrinkles under the eyes. And don't forget your crow's feet, okay? Don't forget your crow's feet. Another ingredient that you need to look for when you're taking care of your under eyes is vitamin C. Now, you're not putting vitamin C in your eyes, okay? You're looking for like a cream or a serum that contain vitamin C, or an eye cream that is rich in vitamin C. So you use the vitamin C under your eyes. That is going to help to fade pigmentation. Now, peptide help with firmness and shrunken under eyes. And that's how comes we have this cream right here, which our lighting is a little off today. We don't have our lighting person anymore. But anyway, super collagen and peptide anti-wrinkle eye cream. This is the one, and this is in the form of a gel. That is going to help with a firmness, because you need that firmness. One of the reasons why you see all of this shrunken on the eyes and wrinkles under the eyes, loss of collagen, and you need to put back that firmness. Now, hyaluronic acid. Now, I talk about hyaluronic acid daily these days, dailies, because it helps to plump the area under the eyes. And of course, you all know that Chichi Beauty eye creams do have hyaluronic acid. We love hyaluronic acid so much that we put it in all of our products. What does it do? It locks moisture in the skin. And when you're getting on in age, guys, it's your go-to, especially if you live somewhere where you experience the 4 season and you're going through the winter months. You need this hyaluronic acid. We love it so much. We put it in all our products, especially our eye creams, but we also have a full serum, hyaluronic acid serum. Now, when you hear the word acid, it is one acid that you can mix with anything. Any other skincare products that you're using, you can mix hyaluronic acid with it. Very, very good. Look for it when you're looking for an eye cream because it's really help. Any question, guys? The silk and satin pillowcase are good for your pillows. Yes, definitely, 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 definitely take care of that end of the spectrum when what you sleep on and all of that. Now, let's talk about retinol a little bit. Retinol helps with line and texture. So wrinkles under the eyes, crow's feet. Yes, you can use retinol. You're not letting retinol get in your eyes, and we're using it at night. Do we have retinol in some eye creams? Yes, we do. Do we have retinol in Chichi Beauty eye creams? Not these, but our anti-aging eye cream, we have just a little tip of a retinol, okay? The Supreme eye cream with the potato, which is this one, all right? This is the one, a little bit of a retinol, not a lot, just a little bit, because we do that because when you put it under your eyes at night, you go to sleep, you wake up with amazing looking under eyes. And you're going to hear about like ceramide, that's going to keep skin barriers stronger. Not all eye cream do the same thing, okay? Please remember that not all eye cream do the same thing. That's why we mix and match ingredients. And that is one of the reasons why I have so many different remedies on my channel. You can find 2 different type of eye creams to use under your eyes if you're making them. And if you're buying them from us, you use the anti-aging and you can use a caffeine to go with it. Or you can go ahead and use the super collagen and a caffeine, mix and match. We mix and match till we even have bundles that we make for you that we know work together. Now, if you look at the side of the videos, depending on where you're watching from, you could see where we make some bundles, and these bundles are really good. Lemon is has citric acid in it, and you do not mix citric acid with the other acid, except you can mix citric acid with hyaluronic acid. Now, lemon is also good for brightening the skin. Normally when we use lemon or lemon zest, it's to brighten the skin. It does not have antibacterial properties. A lot of people think that lemon do have antibacterial properties. No, what it does, it have vitamin C, citric acid, and that citric acid is gonna brighten the skin. It does not, as people assume, that it like kill bacteria. What you need is aloe vera gel to use to kill bacteria. But definitely having a scrub with lemon for your face is amazing, or your whole body. Just like dip that lemon in some brown sugar, or you blend some rice and you dip that lemon in it and just rub your body down with it and rinse it off. Oh, amazing, amazing, amazing. So what I'm looking for is to show you some sets that we have that goes together. And take a look, guys. This is our store. Cyber weeks continue, but I'm going to the eye and eye patches, okay? Eye creams and eye patches. We make some bundles for you. Here it is. And I promise you all, I'm going to come with some more bundles. This is how we do these 2 bundles. They're 2 different bundles. Full eye care. This one here, caffeine and collagen. And this one is Supreme and collagen. So you can make your own bundles. You can mix and match, and you drop an eye patch in there. All on the eyes, looking for circulation with that black gold eye patches that goes together. Take a look at this perfect anti-aging, avocado, Supreme, and collagen and peptide. So you go and check those out, and if not, you make 2 different sets of DIY to take care of your under eyes. We have full detailed recipes that you can use. Now, if you're just joining, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Also comment, guys, so we can know that you are watching, and also let us know where you're watching from. What happened to my howl? What happened to my 1 hour? Like, I'm just ready to talk. Like, this is one of my favorite topic to talk about, dark under eye circles and eye bags. What happened to my 1 hour? I can't believe. Did I waste time today? No, I try to answer as many questions as I can, but I can't believe that I'm here. But anyway, when it comes on to taking care of your eyes, trying to get rid of your dark under eyes, the puffy eyes, the eye bags, guys, guess what? Some of the best changes that you can make actually start at home. Okay, actually start at home. Sleep with your head elevated to reduce eye puffiness. Make sure to stay hydrated, and also, guys, make sure to clean. This is a biggie that I didn't talk about, which I wanted to talk about so much, is to clean the areas around your eyes. Now, most people don't. If you watch my channel, you know that you have to. Most people don't. The thing about it is, and I talk about this all the time, when you wash your face, you're washing your face like this. You're not touching this area on your face, okay? And it's skin. And even though some people under here might be thinner, but you still need to clean that area. And the reason for cleaning it is so that any product that you're going to use is going to work better for your under eye. So you got to clean it. I normally encourage you to use a clean wash rag and your windshield wiper after you finish washing your face, and you clean that area, or you clean it before you wash your face and then you wash your face. Now, when you do that, anything that you apply under there is going to absorb easier into the skin, and that's what you need to plump it up and to, just make your skin look better. So any question, guys? Any question? And definitely, guys, the massaging, you can do it both day and night, but just even more so at night before you go to sleep, and you use your eye cream, whether you make one or you buy one, you remember that all the time you're massaging, because that is boosting circulation. And someone was just talking about silk pillowcase to reduce friction. Definitely go ahead and do that. Now, let's me really talk back a little bit about silk pillowcase. I feel like when I was younger, I was like into this whole silk pillowcase and silk sheets and all of that. But the older I get, is the less I like, and come at me, but it's the truth, is the less I like silk sheets. I'm like a cotton sheet girl. Like, I feel like my silk pillowcase just coming off of the pillow, and also you have to be so careful when you wash them, because if you wash them and you don't fold them at the same time, wrinkles to kill, and then you gotta go iron them and all of this, like light iron. But yes, guys, but it is recommended. It's good for your skin. Good for your skin. Good to use those silk or satin pillowcases. Not my favorite, and as I said, I used to go crazy for that because it was like the thing to use. But as I said, the older I get, is like I just want my cotton sheets. Another thing also is like those little do rags to tie your hair at night that is silk. I would tie my hair with them, and I wake up in the morning and there's nothing on my head. I'm just not good at keeping those little silky stuff on my head. But anyway, if you can, it's really, really, really good. Now, guys, the honest truth is, small changes and being, thank you, Jill, small changes and being dedicated to your, not only your skin, but your under eyes, which is still skin, but you know what I'm saying, makes a big difference. It's putting a little effort into it. You have dark under eye circles and you want to get rid of it. You got to be dedicated, and you got to remember, you can't just, okay, you use eye cream tonight, you don't use it tomorrow. Everyone need an eye cream. As I said, whether you're going to pull up one of my DIY and make it, or you're going to buy one, but you need an eye cream. Okay, you need something under the eyes, cleaning the areas under your eyes, massaging, daba 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 daba. Oh my goodness, Ilma, every Sunday you come on, and you're asking me, and I still, next week I'm coming with it. I promise you, I'm coming with it. And every Sunday you come and you ask, Chichi, did you? And every Sunday I write it down somewhere, and I still, if I take out this paper that I have on my desk, I still. So now I'm just saying it loud for someone to remind me about it, so that I can look it up. Now let's talk. Oh my goodness, my hour is done. Let's talk makeup. But light makeup that brighten without cakey. If you are trying to do your under eyes, you're out there, you got to go somewhere, your under eyes is looking a mess. Personally, for me, I want you to work on clearing that dark under eyes first, okay? That's my go-to. But let's say something come up and you can't get it clear and you have to go. Use a peach or an orange corrector. Now, I should have brought that because, you know, with skincare, but as I said, I'm going to dabble in makeup a little bit more because that's our foundation. And I also don't encourage people getting older to use a lot of makeup on the face. I have seen people trying to cover dark under eye circles and then it just look cakey and all of that. When you're older, it's a no-no. It do make you look older and you're not doing that. You want to look as young as you can. So a peach or an orange corrector, and I promise you all, for those of you who do not know about that, I will come and demonstrate it in my next video talking about makeup. Now this cancels darkness instantly. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch like my older videos 10 years ago and you will see me correcting my dark under eye circles. We have older videos on this channel. Chichi Beauty, you do how to cover dark under eye circles or something like that, like 10 years ago, and you'll see me do it like just a little bit of a orange corrector and you just dab it on the there like that, and then you dab your little makeup over it, your whatever base that you are using, just a tiny touch, and that is going to help to conceal. If you just take your regular makeup and you're trying to cover up that dark under eye circles, for most cases it's not gonna work. It's gonna seep through. It's not gonna work, and then you're gonna keep putting more, and what is gonna happen is gonna just look cakey, and you do not want that. So you do that peach or orange corrector, and a peach or orange corrector, peach, orange comes in different shades. So if you are more lighter skin, go more for the peach, and you're more dark skin, go for the orange. And you know, that's another thing that we would have to dive deep into with the color, but lighter skin peach and darker skin orange, okay? And also guys, you brighten the inner corners, and a small touch of highlight in the corner of your eyes right here and right here with your corrector right there will kind of hide that dark under eye circles. As I said, I am not for hiding it unless you have to. I prefer for you to correct it, to get rid of it, instead of covering it up with makeup. But if you have to, for those people who keep asking, it's there, I use makeup, I need to cover it up. So this is what you do. And we'll demonstrate that for you very, very soon. And then you just set your under eyes with some setting powder. Whatever powder you use, can use, but I promise you guys, I'll come. If you want more, I will help you with that. Bye, Claudia. Thank you for watching. So we are basically at the end of the show. My hour is done. I still have so much things that I would want to talk about, but it is what it is, guys. So caffeine, cold therapy, which we just mentioned, color corrector, eye patches. What else do we talk about? Parsley, potato if you're doing your DIY, cleaning the areas around your eyes, steaming your face overall is gonna help you to get rid of that dark under eye circles. And of course we mentioned, you know, pillowcase, hydration, like drinking water, and making sure you kind of elevate your head at night when you go to sleep. You got to pay attention because you want this for yourself. Thank you, Magdalene. We are going to take a few questions, guys. If you have a question for me, I'll answer it before we go. Don't forget to visit our website, alexmaxi.com. Let me see if I could find it here. We have 30% off. Let me put the code here for you is Cyber Week, CYBERWEEK. And today we have free shipping. You can go, you could get some eye cream, you can get some anti-aging stuff, just support. That's all we ask. So support your girl. Before we start Chicha Beauty Skincare, every week I come on, people would be like, you can't make so much amazing recipes and not having your own skincare line. So now we do, guys. So we come back to you who motivate us to get it done, to support us by shopping alexmaxi.com. Join us on Tuesday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Glow Leak. It's a new series that we have, and Glow Leak dive deep into new invention, new ingredients, new remedies, like just things that you might not be aware of. And we touch on like ingredients and where the skincare world is going. And of course, we plan on taking that even to a little bit deeper into a little bit of a fashion and all of that come next year. But join us, and it's a series. If you missed those episodes already, you can just click on that playlist. Just watch a few of the episodes and you'll see what Glow Leak is about. Now, we also have our daily videos, and we're trying to post some shorts, guys, but you all know how I feel about shorts, but we have to get into that. So thank you so much for joining. If you didn't give us a thumbs up, thank you, Wanda. Go ahead. Thank you, Stacy. TC Kemp, thank you. I'm with you about the silk. Love my 100% linen bedding. Have a great week. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, everyone, for joining Sunday Chit Chat. And come every Sunday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another. And give us a thumbs up on your way out if you didn't give us a thumbs up before, okay? And most people is going to watch this show after it's finished. So those of you that are watching, go ahead and ask your questions. We will still come back and answer your question after the show is over. Thank you so much, and have a great week. Take care of you guys, because if you don't, no one else is going to do it for you, believe it or not. So if you want something, go for it. You want to clear your dark under eye circles, you can do it, but you got to be dedicated to it, okay? That's just the bottom line. It's not magic. And this is one thing that you can get done with surgery. Like, people doing the facelift, they're doing their jawline, their browing and all of that. The dark under eye circle is there. You've got to figure it out. You got to know what to use and how to get rid of it. You can't go into these kind of doctors to get it done. They'll give you a remedy, but they can cut out a piece of your under eyes to get rid of it. No, you got to fix it. So some things you got to work on, and it takes time, but with persistency, you will be fine. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next